Liverpool 3, Newcastle United 1. Alex Hurst here for True Faith, reacting to what we have all just witnessed. The result that probably a lot of people expected, a lot of people expected a lot worse. A performance I feel that there is much to take from in terms of the application, in terms of the effort put in. Important that all of the players really bought into what Howe was trying to do tonight. I thought they did that. He didn't have to revert to a back five in this kind of get 10 men behind the ball and don't get out of your own half, kind of way that we're used to play under the previous manager in these games. I thought we retained the threat on the break all night. I thought we got players forward when we could. Lack of quality, as usual, lack of the correct decision, and some good defending at times from Liverpool as well. Meant that we didn't create as much as I think Eddie Howe would have liked. But in terms of doing all the things the players were supposed to do, it was really positive. It was the exact kind of performance we didn't get at Leicester on Sunday. Would have been handy to get some of that at Leicester on Sunday. 7 goals conceded in a week is not a positive. But overall, I think that Newcastle fans and Newcastle and the players and the team and the coaching staff will take a lot from that game. I'm not worried about Manchester City. We're a different proposition at home. I think Callum Wilson resting him tonight, not a bad shout at all. A lot of fans on social media unhappy about Alisson Maximin playing up front in a central role. He had a couple of shots. He created a couple of moments, I suppose. Teams and games like Liverpool away, that's all you're going to get. He's frustrating at times. I much prefer him on the left-hand side against lesser teams, but I thought that was the right call by Howe tonight. Joe Linton basically sacrificed himself, played as an auxiliary centre-back at times, but as almost a Mo Diarme type midfielder enforcer. And I thought he did that really well. I think Joe Linton is becoming a more and more important part of this team. I would expect to see him play a lot more this season. I think he's one of the first names on the team sheet for Eddie Howe. That's the positives out the way. The usual catastrophic defending has killed us in the first half. Liverpool created some good chances in the first half. Played like Liverpool excellent in the first half, to be fair to them. But our defending, Jesus Christ, I thought losing Jamal Lewis was a massive blow. Obviously, he was having a tough time against Salah, but I thought he would have done better than Richie. And Richie did fine. Richie did, exceeded expectations when he came on. Kept Salah fairly quiet, actually. But I thought losing Lewis was a blow. There's a lot of controversy about Mike Dean. Listen, you play to the whistle. I'm not sure Isaac Hayden had a head injury myself. I thought Fabian Schär was initially going to do the same thing, got his head up and realised the situation at hand. Regardless of the head injury, why is their lad on our left-hand side able to cross the ball completely unmarked? That's not good enough. Why is Jota completely unmarked at the back post? I don't think it might have been Hayden marking him, actually, but I'm not too sure. Second goal, the pass from Shelvey, he's equalled out his opener, which was an excellent goal. It's a bad pass, but also he doesn't want the ball. He doesn't want the ball in that situation. It's a really poor pass to him. There's too many times we'll get ourselves in positions of discontent purely through bad decision-making and bad passes. Got to get the ball forwards against teams like Liverpool. Get the ball forwards as quickly as possible. At least if they're going to come back at you, let them come back from the halfway line. I thought it was a really bad pass. I'm not trying to excuse Shelvey. It was a moronic thing to do. Again, Shelvey was involved in a very similar thing at Leicester where I don't necessarily blame him for what happened, but he had an integral part. But the key error is before he receives the ball. I thought he had a decent game tonight, Shelvey, as good as he could do in the circumstances. So I'm not downbeat. It's another game gone. We don't have to play Liverpool away again. It's the two Manchester clubs next. I'm certain we can get 3 points from one of those games. Perhaps I'm delusional. We'll have to find out. Thank you so much for watching the True Faith YouTube channel. If you like the channel, please subscribe. Please like this video. Leave a comment. I'll be back doing one of these probably, hopefully, if the game goes ahead on Sunday after Man City. Cheers.